and I blew out the candle. It smelled like burnt rubber. That was the first time I've been lighting this candle with every reading for the last week. I just heard a vigilant, so that might be like a candle, a vigilant. So I don't know. Again, getting pulled to the UK. I don't know. Anywho, it smelled like burnt rubber. Okay, so again, I don't know. You know, when you press your brakes, all you smell is burnt rubber, right? And there was something with the car and the brakes, so just be wary. I mean, this could literally be a global thing, like something combusts or blows up, and you know, there's poison in the air, there's toxins in the air. You know, it's whatever it is, it's intentional. So you know, it could be chemical warfare that we're looking at. I hate to say it, but that's what technology in the modern world has brought us to. You know, it's not just shoving in the fucking gunpowder anymore, you know, like, so this might have something to do with the chemical warfare. And on a more Mundane level, 3D, just, you know, make sure your brakes and your tires, everything's kosher. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I think it's more, you know, for your own safety, just make sure it's kosher. Or this could be one of those messages like, I just heard state of emergency. What are you going to do in an emergency or sheer panic? Do you have gas? Do you have water? What if your phones go down for a couple days? Because I'm getting pulled to that website once again, right? Where it's like, I looked into it like a year ago, like, what is the plan? You know, like, where are you going to tell your kids to stay home? Do you guys have a meetup place? I was thinking that when you were reading those cards. Yeah. And that message came into me earlier too. And I actually forgot to mention it. So, like, I'm not kidding you when I'm saying like this state of emergency or whatever, you know, this is like, I don't think there is a proper plan in place, unfortunately. So you have to have your own plan in place. Like if something goes down, like you're going to tell your kids, like, don't get on the bus. Lovers just popped there. Or like, I'm going to pick you up. Like, but again, when something big happens like that, usually the schools will say, do not pick your children up. Everybody's leaving on the bus. There's usually a plan in place for schools. Okay. So someone might have kids here, but, cause I just remember with the whole 9/11, Jade was in school. Lonnie was in school, was pregnant with Mia. So I don't know. That was just a message. I just got sidetracked shuffling that major arcana again. I was just picking up the board. But you might want to have your own personal plan in place, guys, because I do think, you know, we might lose power. We might lose, not even power, like satellites, something. Possibly for a few days. It's always scary, you know? Because who knows? I mean, all this, like, something huge can happen and it's like all of a sudden it's on the radio. I mean, it's on the news, and then next thing you know, no one has power, nobody knows what's going on. It's sheer panic. Because this has to do with humanity. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I think just have your own personal plan put together. Like, I think I would tell my kids, you know, I got to discuss that with them too. Like, go straight home or stay home. Like, I will come to you guys. Like, so I'm also getting pulled to like smoke in the air, you know, make sure the windows are shut. People don't have gas masks on hand. Like I'm getting pulled to like a wet t-shirt or a wet scarf you can put around your face. Something big is going to happen, guys. So I just heard Godspeed. So again, like when I forgot why I even came on. I'm like, why did I come back on? It smelled like burnt rubber when I put the candle out, and these candles have 0 scent. And this one was definitely, I don't know if it's trying to tell me like burning plastics, burning rubber. So I don't know. To me, it's chemical toxins. I mean, it could just be a power plant, but to me, this is something like that's going to affect something globally. So it's, to me, it's got to be much bigger than that. I am kind of feeling the whole chemical warfare type thing. So I don't know. I just heard stay stable. Again, stable. I don't know what's like a horse stable. I don't know what's up with this horse energy. I think it's like they're trying to knock people off the high horses. You have to stay stable. You have to stay grounded. You almost have to play that part for your children, your family, for humanity, like whomever you are, whatever it is you do. You know, like they're almost looking at you like, say there was an emergency and you're at work and there's 500 people in the building and nobody knows the plan and everybody's scattered. Well, you're in one department, it's 200 people. They need you to direct those 200 people to safety. Like, I got the goosebumps. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I think a majority of us are going to be put in a position to help the collective humanity, whatever this is. Because it's almost like your safety book. I'm getting pulled to your safety book. Like, how you have, like, an evacuation plan. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to go down the shitter. Like, what about with, like, 9/11? The evacuation plan went down the shitter. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be asked to step up your game, whether this is being in the public eye and speaking your opinion, healing people with your words. It's something, okay? I can feel it. Or it could be like something at work, or like, you know, you're at school and you're panicking and you're in line and something happens and it's like you're the one that jumps out of the van and starts delegating shit because too many people are fucking panicking. Okay? You're going to be asked. You're going to be put in that type of position. So stay calm, stay grounded. People are going to look for you to give them their next move. You know, it's something like that, guys. It's a big deal. Like, we're going to look at our next leader for advice. Like, you know, and do we really want to count on our president right now for the advice that they're about to give us? Like, really? I'm going to go with a big no factor there. This world is going to shit. Have your own plan in place. Because there is something with politics behind what's going down. All right? So, I'm telling you, like, come up with your own evacuation plan. Or, you know, you lose power, you know, stay put. You say, like, hey, kids, I don't mean to startle you, but, like, it is what it is. And better safe than sorry. All communication goes down. What if all electronics go down? Cars just stop. Engines fail. Because there's these hot spots, lee lines. Look what happened to my car at the light. You're driving. Next thing you know, everybody's car just stops. There could be something here with quantum energy. You know what I mean? That just shuts shit down. It's almost like the zombies, like Walking with Zombies or The Walking Dead or something. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's like when everybody looks around and it's like, oh, what's next? It's pulling me to, like, San Antonio earthquake where they did the movie, you know what I mean, where everybody's just kind of like running, but everyone's like, what the fuck is happening, before the tsunami wave fucking hits people. You know, it's something like that, you know what I mean, like, and that's frightening. So again, when I put the candle, it smelled like burnt rubber. So to me, this has something to do with chemicals, toxins. And it's not, could it be the whole boat thing again? I don't think so. I think this is way bigger than that. This is like torpedoes, missiles, but like the missiles that release chemicals as they fly. It's something, guys. It's you know, again, it could have been something that the Nazis developed and kept hidden, because we got pulled to that era as well. So again, this message, just I'm getting pulled to like green lands, like a field. So this message has to do with the peak into December, okay? We'll just leave it at that for right now. All right, I love you guys. Chemtrails? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we always had that. I kind of see it like that, in the sense of like, but like massive missile, you know what I mean? Like, we have missiles that can take out those missiles, but like, if we attempt to take out those missiles, little do we know when we're blowing up that missile, you know, there's chemicals in it. Like, it's you know what I mean? Like our predator, like our prey, like, why are they wording it like that? But like, you know, hoping our government would shoot it down, because that's what we would do. We would shoot it down. You know what I mean? And that's what I think another country is hoping for, that we do shoot it down, because then if there's chemicals within it, I mean, it can wipe out countries and states, okay? It just lingers in the air. So we're talking like there's something catastrophic that's about to go down. I can't take that message back. Slowly start. This reminds me of like the weather report I did before all that shit happened last Christmas. And I think it was a year from now. A year to, I think, the date where I did that last read. And everything I said, everything I kind of predicted happened. It was like the first time it ever happened, like in Texas and certain stuff, and power went down for weeks. Planes were shut down for weeks. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know if there's something I said within that video that's gonna roll around again. And I think that video, it was Texas, Florida. I forget what else I mentioned. I did create a channel playlist of like some of the predictions in some videos. I believe that one's on the playlist. But I am getting pulled to a year ago. I'm trying to think where they're trying to pull me. I think just like how I talked about weather-wise and it came in. You know what I mean? And that was the point. Have extra clothes, mittens. Slow. Know where your flashlights are. Your batteries. Buy some extra water. I don't see people being down for weeks and weeks and weeks, guys, but, you know, days for sure. You know? Some of you would be longer than days, you know, so before you can leave the house, or if fear keeps you in the house, I don't know what the message is, but at least have an extra week or two of supplies to play it safe. Yeah, I hear dead silence, like power's gonna go out. It's not power. It's not power lines, it's something else. But it's going to put you in a position where you don't want to leave your house, I think. It might be a state, it might be a lockdown, you know? So I just got pulled, my globe's down here on the floor. I got pulled to, well, the first one I saw is Egypt and then Libya, Africa, continent. Yeah, so anywho, I love you guys. I'll see you when I see you. Bye, guys. I've been trying to get my parents to step up for whatever. Yeah, at least something. Like, I really feel like it's like a lockdown again. Like, so I don't know, like, it's like prison break, but it's not. It's way more than prison break. So I'm not, you know, maybe you just feel like you're in prison. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you can't leave your own fucking house. Like, I'm telling you, it's something like that where there's a lockdown. There's something coming. Okay? So, and then people riot. All this, we know, it's like, expect the worst. Hate to say it. Prepare to expect the worst. You know? So, again, if you get put in a situation, because I keep hearing designated survivor, you know, yeah, I don't know. People are gonna look to you to delegate a situation. Again, if you're a YouTuber, spirit needs you, you know, to speak something with your words. Could be a healer, guys. I don't know. Could be remote Reiki, you know. So, you got this. Stay strong. We got this. I see things, you know, changing in a positive direction, but shit's got to come down first. People have to get off the high horses. Something with convictions. The war has to be fought properly. Because these days, is, you know, chemical warfare is no joke. And I think people are going to play dirty. No one's got time to pack bullet dust or whatever that shit was I was saying earlier. Bullet dust. Yeah, see, I'm being pulled to that dust again, which is particles in the air. I'm getting pulled to that TV show. And it's the particles, it's the air. It's going to be something in the air, guys. All right, and it's not, to me, it's not, this isn't COVID all over again. This would be something way worse. I'm getting pulled to catastrophic again. So to me, this has to be a chemical, something with chemicals. To me, this is not a virus. This is attack on the U.S. nation. Yeah, see, here we go. I'm getting pulled to that song again. So, it's a tough message, guys. But I want to say, I just wanted to say to myself a year ago, there's something I predicted with this, the war, the Cold War. There's something like, we're going to war. We are officially going to war. So, and I wanted to say it did start something with how it starts with the UK. Didn't I say something about like stats in the UK or something with the UK that leads to this, or like we were going to be the first ones to step in, or the UK was going to be the first ones to step in because they had guns and bombs. They have things that people are not aware of. The UK is so prepared, and they will fucking play with fire. And people are underestimating the UK right now. The UK is not meant to be underestimated. They have a lot of underground shit right now. And I think people just don't want people to know. But cat's out of the bag on my end. And this is not the first time I've mentioned this. So I really think this is going to start to play out. I love you guys. I'll see you shortly. Bye, guys.